Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts as always. Hope that you're all doing very well, hope you had a very nice weekend. And yes, we're going to update Bitcoin. I'm going to start with a summary really of what's happened since the last update, see how everything did play it or not, by the way, we'll see. And yeah, so first of all, Bitcoin, then the Alts. If you want me to do any Alts really, feel free to ask me into the live chat. I'm gonna take some time to read it and to see which one you want. So yeah, first of all, Bitcoin. So before to update it, as I said, I'm going to go and see what we have done. So first of all, what I was looking for really in the last update. Okay, so if I go and scroll up a bit here on Friday, in the update, you know, I was telling you that I was taking the bottom in. We was looking so for higher prices. The other configuration was a bearish plan. We have to be aware of, as always, up and down. So we did plan more likely higher prices. So now we got some higher prices. It's pretty cool. After a bit of a pullback, so you know, we was looking for this nice possible wave one with 5 waves. Wave one here, wave to retracement, and from the pullback get a nice increase in price. Exactly what's happened now. Of course, this is what I was looking for mainly. We also planned in case we have to go more down. So I'm going to do exactly the same here. We're going to plan in case we have to go more down in today's update. But yeah, first I'm going to focus if we push high, because for the moment, this is what we have more chance to do. I'm going to explain myself next why we have more chance to do this. So yeah, wave one, wave two here was looking for that pullback. So that pullback was really from this swing failure plan or failed auction above. We've got two targets instead of one. That was the only difference really within the updates. You know, in the update I was telling you that we've got only one support, because simply because on the morning the VWAP was around this first target. Now we did spend some more time higher, so the VWAP went a bit above here, and so that was the first target. So if you want to stay updated like this, well, simply join the Discord server, and this is absolutely free. You don't need to pay to unlock these channels. So we of course planned the bearish plan and everything in case we have to get no real good data on the order flow in this. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Into the first target, that was basically the VWAP. Okay, we've got this very nice bottom rise, and that brings us with this absolutely lovely increase in price at the moment. So we talk about a nice 5% for a weekend. This is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, now we've planned bull and bear, but I'm going to update this because within, as you can see, so it was posted yesterday around the yesterday afternoon, evening almost. Well, since then we've got another rise, so it changed a bit everything, so I'm going to show you what we can look for now, okay? So, first of all, before to look at the waves, I'm going to go on the levels. So first of all, we can, remove this TPO here, we can remove this, we don't care anymore, we don't care anymore. And go simply on the weekly time frame, see if there is a new weekly level here. So do we have any new weekly? We've got one on the top there, but it's already hit, so I removed that. So we have no new weekly level, so we can go on the 1 hour and see if there is. We can remove this one too, by the way, and see if there is any new weekly naked point of control. So there is one, wait, there is no weekly here? No. So we can go here, we are above, so we can take as always the top of the path control here. So 63, 5 to 5.5. So we can take this. We clean a path control. Is it 63? Yeah. Perfect. 5 to 5.5. It was this, right? Yes. There you go. So we have this nice weekly naked path control. The one above, normally it's already there. Cool. So now we can go on the daily levels. What do we have there? Do we have any daily first of all? We've got one here as a resistance, but otherwise we've got no other daily levels. So we can come back here and simply now add the other levels if there are some levels, of course. So there is one naked session path control here. We take the red, there is a volume path control, so the red line here, 64,730. So we can take this, bam, oops, not the months naked path control. 64,730, bam. Then we have what? No other naked session path control. So we can go on the TPOs. We have 163,910. Yep, so we can take this. $63,910, perfect. And then we have no other ones. And we can look now for the DNPLC. So we're now at one daily naked path control. We have just one here, but as always, we can switch between the 50 ticks and the ticks one. And on the ticks one, we have no other ones. So we can stay on the ticks 50 and add simply the one here that is coming around really the TPO. It's most of the time like this. Not all the time, but well. 63,913. So bam, DNPLC 63,913. Well, you get $3 above the TPO, so we can remove the TPO to not get too much here on the chart. And there we go, we are done. I mean, almost done, by the way. What we can do here is simply pull some few volumes. So from the top for the moment, again, if we push higher, for example, like this, we push higher, go into the resistance, and from here come back down, and then reclaim. Well, we're going to pull the fixed range from the top to the beginning here. So we are going to get all this part here that may change the current volume I'm going to show you, because for now the top is here, so we're going to pull it from here. But if we push higher, well, the top will be higher. So here we can pull the fixed range from the end, I mean from the top really here we have done to the very beginning of this move up. And there you go, so we have a nice confluence there, you can see. So we have of course some first few support around the path control here with the naked session path control. Personally, I'm still long, I mean I'm long from here, so it's not useful for me to look for a long here, right? So it's way too high for me to long there, so I'm not going to pay attention really to this target. The first best, if we can say, target for a long trade is really around the 38.250%. If we start breaking this, well, there is no real big support next. I'm not going to... what I've done here? Oh, okay, it's because it's not the French keyboard anymore. There we go, because I did Control Z, but it was Control W, so it was about to close the tab anyway. So yeah, so this is the target really we can look for. So it's really from the 38.2 with a very low of this full uptrend, okay, down to the 50% for a swing for a part of this. If we start breaking this, well, we do have this daily level there. You know, this was a second target also of the for the press long. Here, you know, the swing for a pound plus a daily level, but I mean, yeah, this is something to be aware of, but I will be a bit careful with this target, to be honest with you. It's not the strongest at all, but like really not at all. Or that will bring us with a big failed auction below that low. Yeah, this is still something to be aware of, but yeah, we'll be a bit careful. Okay, this is the best target. Still a little bit high, not gonna lie, around the 30, but it's very small for a retracement if we have to go higher next, so yeah. But anyway, these are the two targets. The first one is the best one because there is much more confluence. Now the second one is still something to be aware of, but yeah, not so much confluence. A bit more complex that will be. Okay, there will be a bit of a more tricky level approach, you can say that. That can be also the 6186% simply because the thing is, we can, for example, take that low and make a failed auction below, so spend some more time, start from something really bullish on the order flow, and then come back up, okay, and as you form something really bullish. This is something possible, that's why I will add really here into the target 6186%, but yeah, I will just be a bit careful and wait for some more data here to come than, for example, being really super aggressive on this. So yeah, these are the targets we can look for. I'm gonna leave it like that, and for the resistance, I'm gonna go simply on the this one here. So we're going to go on the 4 hour chart here, and we can remove this and simply add the full plan. So we can remove that view up level. Do I have the fixed range there normally? Is this well placed? Yes, nice. So, well, you know, we've got this nice DNPOC here, as I said, so this is a resistance, of course, a level to be aware of. Now, the best of the best will be ready to come minimum into this first target. These are all the three resistance really we have planned in the last update. So the first resistance is really coming around, well, this middle of the range, but the best way to go and take that top, that will be really insane. So it's, I didn't add this... just added some some line without the name, without naming this. So what is this? The path control. So, and this is a value high. There you go. So the best way to go minimum into the path control around 67,000 really. If we manage to reclaim this top there and this path control, we can simply look for the 6.86% with the top there. Okay, for another swing through panel fair auction as always. This is the first resistance really. So it's possible to retrace from before from this middle of the channel really. But the best way to go and take that top, go into the path control. So it's really a resistance. The best really here of the resistance is really between the path control up to the 66. If we don't manage to get anything bearish on the order flow, so not on this but on this, if we don't get any bearish data on this, okay, when we're into the target, we're simply going to look for the next target to be hit really. So path control, if again this level there is no bearish reaction on this, we're simply going to look for another increase in price, and so for the value high level plus a swing through pan. If there is again no bearish data in this, we're simply going to look for this top here plus the top of the range. But if we start to push and hit this kind of price, we're going to be more likely an impulsive, so we will be able to pull the extension to the impulsive to find the targets and everything. But yeah, for now with the levels, these are the resistance we can look for. So we've got the support on the lower time frame if we have to retrace from here, okay, and we have the resistance plan in case we have to go above. So again, we are ready and prepared. If we push up, if we go down, we know exactly where to look for a trade. Now the thing is, what if, for example, we start to break below the lows we have done? Well, it's very simple. We're just going to go on this chart here, and we can simply look for these levels. I mean, this zone of price really we have planned before. If we go more down here, in case we have the two supports, if again on the order flow there is no reason to long, there is no bullish data, we can simply look for the bottom here of the channel. So it's a channel from the top to the bottom here. We can look for the bottom of the channel. Of course, we can look for a swing failure pan or a fail auction. If we do a fail auction or a big swing failure pan, we can look for this naked session path control below. So it's really the bottom of the channel down to the naked session path control. That is coming around, by the way, 57,000. If we start breaking this, we'll have a big support. That is a path control really of the full uptrend. Okay, so it's really around 52,000. This is a really strongest support we have of all this way up. So it's between, we have this value high still and this swing through pan below, but this path control is really massive. So it's a big zone of support between 53,700 down to 50,000 really for a swing through pan or a fail auction. But the biggest level of this zone of price is the path control with the weekly and the monthly negative path control and confidence. So it's really around 52,000. If we start breaking 50,000, by the way, we'll have no support below. So we really have to do a swing through pan of that lower failed auction, because if we don't, well, it's very simple. We're simply going to drop to 43,000. As simple as that, really. So we talk about another, it was, can't remember exactly, it was a 15% decrease in price again after his much bigger drop from before in that case. But yeah, so now we are ready in case we go a bit lower. We are ready in case we go a lot lower. I'm not going to plan lower than this. It's not really useful for the moment. And we're ready in case we push higher than this. It's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. So now, as we're ready for this, we can simply look for the waves. Okay, we finish it to update everything. Yes, so we can go here on the waves. So on the waves here, what we was looking for in the last update, as I said, was simply the bottom in more likely, so higher prices to come next. We recognize that it was more likely about to do a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if we have to be if the bottom have to be in and we have to get 5 waves here, well, it simply means that we're going to get a retracement to push higher next. So either for an ABC zigzag still be bearish, either for a wave 1, 2, and bam, 3, 4, 5. Again, it can be an impulsive or a leading. It depends on the data we're going to form next, but basically we're looking for these 5 waves to the upside. So the thing is now, well, these are the 5 waves. Okay, we've got the wave 1, the wave 2. I gave you the targets for the wave 2, and everything again we'll share it on the Discord server for everyone. So if you want to, I mean, this is absolutely public. So if you want to stay updated after the daily updates, well, you can absolutely join, really. It's free. And by the way, if you want to learn Elliott waves, you've come to the right place, because there is a new Elliott wave course waiting for you on the website. You can learn Elliott waves and play 3 contests to share a $1,800 prize pool. This is pretty insane in my opinion. You have 10 lessons, 3 contests, so you learn basically and you get paid. As simple as that, really. If you want to know more about Elliott waves, you just have to, well, read all of this, really. Try Schul traders, for example, learn Elliott waves, all of this. 3 contests. The contest number 2 is starting in 6 days only. The second contest, you've got the first one that was in March, by the way. No, that was in April, by the way. I'm stupid. It was at the very beginning of April. And so yeah, it was a $300 prize pool. So it's really 1,800 is really the total of the 3 contests. The first one was $300. It's already over. It was for absolutely everyone. It was a public contest, really. The winners already got the prize, and so now we are going to go in 6 days for the second contest. That is this time a $500 prize pool, so even bigger than the first one. But it is for the second one is for the apprentice members only. This will be this will be a quiz on the ABC flat, ABCD triangle, WXY and WXY XNZ. This is simply these are simply the 3 latest lessons of the new Elliott Wave course. You have 1 course every Monday, really. Okay, so if you go, for example, to your account page, you have the calendar. You've got in March the 4 first lessons. That was absolutely free, really. The first contest. Then you move with 3 more lessons, and we are now on the Monday. So this was you've got now today the WXY and WXY XNZ patterns. And so the first quiz, the first contest was really on the 4 lessons, and the second contest will be on the 3 latest lessons. You can see here, 1, 2, 3, and you have simply the contest number 2. That will last not for 5 days, but for 7 days. So you can also play on the weekend if you're busy, for example, during the week. And so, by the way, if you was here before, you know that there is the third contest. The third contest was moved between the 10 and the 16 instead of the 3 to the 9, simply to give you some more live chartings before, to give you more experience and to give you more time to learn the lessons, because I was about to come on this. But the third contest is a $1,000 prize pool, really, so it's a lot more than the previous ones. And this one will be a general Elliott Wave quiz, so it will be on all the course, all the lessons, really. And again, this will be for the apprentice members only, so it's not only on the ABC flat, ABCD triangle, WXY, WXY XNZ, it's really on everything. So you're going to get 10 lessons at the end, so it will be on the 10 lessons, not only on the 8, 9, 10, for example. It will be on really everything, so it's to give you some more time there before to do the contest number 3, so you can learn everything the right way, and so everything is better, really. Okay. Anyway, if you want to get more details, simply go and check out the mooncharts.fr website. You have the link in the description. If you want to get this page, simply go and click the read more button here. You will get this very nice page where we can get really all the informations about the new course. Anyway, on this being said, and now let's get back to the chart. So first of all, we're going to plan the bullish counts. I'm saying counts simply because we have 2 possible configurations. We have either something really super bullish, either something a bit less bullish, really, if we can say. Still bullish, but with a bit more of a retrace first and then come back up. What we've got here during the weekend, so it's simply, so we've got the 5 waves, the retrace that was on Friday, and then on Saturday we've got here another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got some 5 waves. This can bring us with simply a wave 3. Then we've got another retrace, and then we have another possible 5 waves up forming at the moment. If we have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves correction, 5 waves, well, it can be a wave 1, 2, 1, 2 to make a massive increase in price next, or, it can be a leading. If this is a leading, it means that we're simply going to do a bigger wave 1, and then a bigger wave 2, and then a bigger wave 3, 4, 5 to go for a new all-time high with this. Okay, so I'm just going, I'm gonna do this like that. We can make this pink. Yeah, that will do the job. Let's go with this. And so we can go with some red, but I'm gonna turn this into green and add some bit of a bigger waves. So in that case, instead of getting the wave 1, 2 here, 1, 2, well, we just make some longer 5 waves up. So in that case, we make this wave 1, 2, like this. We are going to simply to make this wave 1, 2. There will be a retrace in that case for the wave 2 here. There will be a retrace more likely from this first red square we have planned, the first resistance, really. Okay, so this will be, this is the first configuration. Okay, we'll have to be aware of. Now the thing is, what we can take if we really have to raise like big from here. For example, we go above, I'm taking this first simply because we're coming to the first resistance, really, and I don't want to look only for a big push to the upside. Now, if we have to push big like this to the upside, it is possible, absolutely, it's absolutely valid. We can absolutely look for this, but we cannot look only for this. Okay, now, we plant the retracement. Normally we're long from here, so even if we do, well, this, we can take a short trade. Why? Because we read the order flow into the resistance. If there is a bearish fraction, we take the trade. If there is not, well, there is no reason to short, so we just look for the second configuration I'm going to show you. But yeah, so now the second configuration is, so this is the first one. Oops, I'm gonna simply copy this. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna Control V, Control X, and I'm gonna come back there, Control V. Oops, what I did here. Sync in layout. There you go. That will be the bull, oops, number 2. And so this one we can, it will be more a super bullish configuration. There we go. So wave 1 in that case. Okay, this is really in case we rise very big from here. So wave 1, wave 2. If I can catch this, perfect. Gonna go on the 1 hour, it's gonna be a bit easier for me to place this on the charts. So wave 1, wave 2. Bam, another 5 ways up, so wave 1, wave 2, valid on the RSI. So not on the 1 hour, but on the 2, 3 hours is valid. You can see here we don't really take, we don't take the wave 1 route. For example, here you can see wave 1 route, wave 2 don't take the wave 1 route, so it's valid for me. So wave 1, 2, 1, 2. In that case, yeah, this is extremely bullish. We can look next for the wave 3, 4, 5. If we have to be in this, we can pull simply the extension tool from the wave 1 route as always to the wave 1 top, to the wave 2 bottom, and the wave 3 targets that are already there, by the way. And so from here, we can look for the 1618 minimum, so 68,700. Then, well, 200% really to 618, 3618, 420, 316. Again, if you want to know how to do this with yellow wave, how to make such predictions, for example, that was made on Friday, how to pull the extension tool, understand what are the wave 3 targets, all this, well, it's free on the website. There is no need to pay to access this, really. You just have to go into the course section, Elliott waves, and well, it's the Fibonacci and Impulsive course. That is free. The four first lessons are absolutely free. So if you want to learn your waves, well, this will give you the basics and even more than this, as you understood, because these are not really the basics to understand how works an impulsive. But yeah, so these are all the way through turrets really. So there are a lot. That's why the levels is pretty cool. Yeah, so this is the second configuration really. So first bullish configuration, wave 1, wave 2. We've got the turrets plan really for the wave 2. Now, of course, if we push higher, it's gonna higher the volume. It's gonna change a bit everything. So we're going to change the turrets. That's why, as always, make sure to join the Discord server. I'm gonna do exactly the same now what I've done on Friday. Really, we've got this planned, only one turret plan that was basically around this consolidation, but we've got some new data printed, so we recognize we've got one higher, and so from this view up, we've got this very nice and lovely increase in price. That was the bottom for the moment. So if you want to stay updated, as I said, make sure to join it, the Discord server. The link you have it right below in the description. So now this is pretty cool. This is the bullish plan, right? We're looking for higher prices. But the thing is now, what if, for example, retrace from here? Okay, we've planned 2 turrets, but we get no reason to long into these turrets, and so we do this. We just bam, go straight back down and take all the lows. Well, understand that this is something possible. Why this is something possible, and why I was talking, by the way, before about the probabilities. I was saying this is more probable to be bullish than to be bearish. Well, the reason here is very simple. What is this? This normally is a leading. Why this is a leading and not an ending? Okay, if this is an ending, we're going to look for a new low to be made, but this is a leading. Why this is a leading? Simply because you have a 5 waves, a correction, a 5 waves, a correction, and a 5 waves next. If you have this, well, this is a leading, and normally where is a leading? It appears in a wave 1 or in an A wave. Now we are looking more likely for a wave 1, but we're not in that case looking for a drop after a leading, for a drastic change in price really. We're looking simply for a retrace before to push higher. So now the thing is, the leading, okay, it can be an ending with a smaller wave of an ending, of a leading. But the thing is, this is very rare in terms of probability. That's why I was talking about probability before and telling you it is more probable to be bullish than to be bearish. Simply because if this is an ending, so we simply have the same 5 waves, but normally the smaller waves are different in this. We have the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if this is an ending, in that case, normally we should get a correction into the wave 1, a correction into the wave 3, and a correction into the wave 5. and of course a correction to the wave 2 and 4. So a correction in every single waves of this. The premise now, where appear really, an ending in a C wave or in a wave 5. As simple as that. Can this be a wave 5 here? The answer is no. So the only other configuration is simply a C wave. What and why we'll get a C wave here? Well, simply to make a longer correction in the B. Exactly what we've planned in the last update. If you remember good here, the bearish configuration was to look for an A, B, and a C. So instead of finishing with just the small blue wave, we'll finish simply with an ending with a smaller wave of a leading into the C wave. Again, is it the most probable? No, because we'll get a smaller wave of a leading into an ending. But, well, everything is possible, so we are still going to play. So it will not be, as I said yesterday on the Discord server, double EXY, because now you've got some new data. We did got another rise, so it will be an ABC flat instead of a double EXY. So we can remove this, by the way. No, I'm gonna do it like this. There we go. So in that case, double EXY X and Z, double EXY not a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 expanding ending. And so in that case, we can look for, not gonna, this we can remove it. Can remove these smaller waves. We can do it like this, and there we go. And so the Y wave, of course, will finish before. Nice. So now, in that case, we'll have an ABC flat. These days, it's very complex to make the difference between the ABC flat, to predict which one we're going to do, simply because before, in the past, the WXY, okay, so when you've got a WXY, before, it was extremely rare to get an X wave that was breaking the W root. It was really happening only in the super strong uptrend or downtrend, such as in massive move up like this. In the smaller wave, you can get a double EXY, whereas the X wave will break the W root, but it's still very rare. Now the thing is, so the only pattern really that was taking the root of the first wave was simply an ABC flat. Well, the thing is now these days, the double EXY, it's normal, if you can say these days, to make a double EXY like this. So the thing is, it's the exact same shape of an ABC flat. The only difference is that a Y wave have a triple wave, but an ABC flat, so to speak here, an A, B, C, so the exact same shape. The only difference is that the C wave have not a triple wave, but 5 waves in there. So we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why yesterday, was, if we had to be bearish, that was the thing. If this is a bearish plan, well, we can look for an ABC zigzag. But again, what I was thinking first was simply to be bullish, or more likely the first configuration, of course. But yeah, that's why these days it's pretty complex to predict with a double EXY and an ABC flat, because, well, the X wave now can break the W root. So the thing is now it will be an ABC flat, okay, simply because the Y wave cannot finish, okay, if this has to be a Y wave, we cannot finish with a 5 waves only, so this will be in that case an ABC flat. So this is a bearish configuration, and this is only to take, as always, if and only if we don't get anything bullish of the support we have planned below. And again, if we retrace from here, of course. If we don't retrace, well, we can simply look for the super bullish configuration, that is basically this. Okay, so now we are ready for higher prices. We know where to look for a short trade. We are ready for lower prices. We know where to look for a long trade on the lower time frame if we have to get the retrace for the wave 2, for example. As always, into the targets, we just need to read the data. This is an order flow. It allows you to see what's going on, what's happening behind the market, and so you can make some more informed trading decisions, so you can recognize really if you have or not to execute the trade. If there is no good data in this, we don't take the trade, as simple as that. So if we hit the target, no good data, no good reaction, well, no need to take the trade, and we can expect better data to be printed a bit next, or simply a nice continuation into the next target, as simple as that. So if there is no reason to win this, well, we are also ready for lower prices, as we did plan the lower prices next. Okay, for now, I'd probably not plan so much targets higher. If we have still to push higher, what we can do is simply pull the wave 5 targets. Okay, just gonna hide it for the moment. We already planned into the previous update. That was maybe the previous Monday, I can't remember. But yeah, these are the targets really. In case we have to push a lot higher, well, we have the all-time high. That will be simply a failed auction or a swing failure pan of the all-time high. As simple as that, really. We take a high, so we always have to be aware of this. More of this is an important one. So it will be simply between 73,800 up to 75,34500 really. If we start breaking this, we can simply look for 80,000, okay, 79.6. If we start breaking this, we can look for 92,000, and then we have 100,000 plus. Yeah, these are the 4 targets really we have above us in case we have to go above. So now you have really everything, the lower time frame, all the resistance, everything you have to be aware of really. This is pretty cool. Maybe a bit too much, by the way. I don't know. But anyways, if you have any questions on the Bitcoin plan, well, feel free to ask. By the way, this is the plan, what I'm looking for at the moment. It's possible to make a longer wave 4. Okay, depends which lower time frame plan, wave we're going to do, really. If we do the bearish, well, we do the bearish, and so we're going to make the ABC flat, and so longer B wave, wide B wave, and so we can look for the C, and so another drop, really. In that case, we simply have to look for the support we have planned with the levels, or as always, we can simply look, for the WXY target. For the moment, we got a bounce from the 1-to-1 extension exactly, so this is pretty cool. Just gonna replace the waves here, because for now I'm not looking for the bearish plan, I'm aware of it. All depends on the direction really we're going to get like in time, and so I'm looking for, well, either this a bit less bullish and with a bit of a pullback first and then increase in price, otherwise this. And if we drop, well, longer B wave, as you understood. So if you have any questions on this, let me know. I'm gonna pop out the chat, if I can pop out the chat. Where is this? Yeah. Here. Bam. So, morning mate, how are you doing today? Hope you had a nice weekend, buddy. If you fluky, yeah, of course. I'm gonna look at this. Hey mate, good to see you here. And so, two of you, please. Yeah, sure. Fluky, then Gary. Just gonna add this back there. Well, let's leave it without anything here. So Fluky. Well, for now we've got a nice bounce from the the target we have planned below. That was a second target really. We've got a bounce also from the 1-to-1 extension, the 56,166, sorry, % of the wave 4. Well, everything is following for the moment. If Bitcoin is not bearish, this is not going to be bearish, and we can simply look for the wave 5. If we have to push high for the wave 5 from here, well, that will be a wave 1, 2 here, and now we will be into a wave 3 or 5. If we, for example, are still bearish, we can look for a W, X, Y, X, and Z. And in that case, it's simply not a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, it's simply, as always, a 5 waves correction. 5 waves, so A, B, C, zigzag, a correction to make the X wave. And again, that will be to take, for example, if Bitcoin have the ABC flat into the white B wave. As simple as that. If Bitcoin is bullish, it's gonna push higher, and we can remove this WXY. As always, between a WXY and a WXY, it is more probable to end up with a WXY. Now, is it impossible to make a WXY? No, it's possible. It's just lower in terms of probability, as simple as that really. But if we have to push a wave 5 here, the thing is we cannot plan the targets as I said in the last update, simply because we need the smaller wave. So now the thing is, if we're into this wave 5, well, we can look simply for wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so we can look simply for this extension to wave 1 root, wave on top, wave 2 bottom, and so we can pull the wave 3 targets. 100% here, we'll have only 2% chance stop here, so it will be maybe in that case bring us with a leading, okay, a leading like this. For next, after some 5 ways up like that, we can look simply, so it will be like Bitcoin really, okay, exactly like this. A leading, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and then you look for a bigger impulsive really. So here I'll be the same, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and there we go. Now here we're going to be able to pull the extension tool to get some better targets. yeah, that will be pretty cool. Now, yeah, if we push higher directly from here, well, these are the wave 3 targets. Minimum, the wave 3 should go into the 1618. It can be cool also to make a small impulsive like this to the upside, and so because next, well, we can finish the wave 5 like this with a truncated wave 5, but as always, it's more probable. Again, we talk about probabilities and we trade the highest probability. We can look simply for a longer wave 5. So again, a longer and bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, can we finish the wave 5 only with the small 5 waves? Yes. Why? Because, well, the wave 3 can go to the max target, 423.6 or 3618, for example, here, retrace for the wave 4, and make the wave 5 directly like this, and so we finish the wave 5 like this. It's possible too. In that case, well, we shall go and, well, just for a new all-time high, okay, with the wave 3, or stop just before, around the top there, and get a swing for the pound or a failed option, basically, this X wave. From here, get a pullback for the wave 4, retrace between 23.16 and 50%, really. More these days between the 31 to 50%, and from here get another increase in price, but we will need that wave 4 bottom to add the wave 5 targets next. If we don't get this wave 4 bottom, it's pretty complex to plan the wave 5 targets, right? So this is what we can look for really in this on Floki. Yeah, this is just simply what we can look for at the moment. So leading or a bigger impulse. If we do a bigger impulsive, it depends on the size of the impulse. If we go a lot higher, we can finish already the light blue wave 5 here with these 5 waves. Otherwise, we can look for an impulsive like that. And so for a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that'll be the best. But yeah, we'll see if we can get this or not. This is Floki really. Nothing more to add on this. For now, we did bounce it from the target. Well, it's pretty cool, and from the target using the levels too. So that's pretty nice. So now this is done. Let's go on. It should be in there normally. Garai here. Well, this one I'm not going to go on some lower time frame analysis. So well, it's the same as the last update, to be honest with you. These are the targets really. If Bitcoin is bullish, well, we're going to get an increase in price. If Bitcoin is not bullish, there is no bounce from this target. But again, Bitcoin did rise it already, so, well, you know what it means. Now again, don't forget, I'm not trading this personally. I'm not, for example, buying some target or whatever. So, well, you do as you want. Personally, I'm already on many cryptos, so yeah, I'm not buying into this market. But anyways, yeah, this is a well Garai EXY really. These are the two targets of the Y wave, and so after this EXY, we can simply look so for a wave 2 to be in, or a B wave. If this is a B wave that is here, it's a little less bullish. We can get just an increase in price. Oops, we can take it. Perfect. Just an increase in price, for example, to take this top there, and so just get such increase in price and then come back down. That will be still a bit range bound. We'll just be really within the range, and that's it really. Now if we have to be an impulsive, of course we can look for much more higher prices. Is it useful to plan the target for the moment? No. Okay, it's better to get the rise, okay, to really start to plan this, because before that, well, you're just going to lower all the time the extension tool, and you're going to restart again and again to plan the target. So it's not useful. Now you can of course check out this if you want to plan the target. I mean, to get an idea, you just need to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom and add a wave 3 targets. Again, if you want to learn this, it's in the Fibonacci and Impulsive course. Listen, really, it's free. The 4 lessons here are absolutely free. So if you want to learn how to make this, simply go and sign up on the website. And by the way, if you sign up as an apprentice in a week you will be able to play the second Yellow Wave contest, where you can win a $500 prize pool. The first place is $300, the second one is $125, and the third place is $75 really. And this contest will be on the ABC flat, ABCD triangle, and the EXY and EXY XNZ, so to speak, the 3 latest lessons. Okay, and then after this second contest, you have another one. There is a $1,000 prize pool contest. And so this one is really a general Yellow Wave quiz. So it has been moved, by the way, from the from this week here. So between the 3 to 9, it's just delayed by a week, to from the 10 to the 16, simply to give you some more experience and to give you some more time to learn all the lessons, because to learn a full wave course in a week, well, it's maybe not the best, I'm not going to lie, so I simply added and moved the live charting you've got after, before, same for the gather pan, and moved the contest a week after, so you can get some more time to make some more experience, as simple as that, really. But yeah, and so the third contest, as I said, will be really on the full wave course on all the lessons, and yeah, we'll get some streams, as I said before here, right here you get some streams before, so you will get here some live chartings, some gather plans, so you can make some more experience simply, and not only learn the theory, as simple as that. So yeah, get ready, nothing more to add on this, still the same plan. If Bitcoin is bullish normally, there is no need to worry, but yeah, sometimes, you know, there are some cryptos, we'll see. But normally Bitcoin is bullish, it's all good. A potential LD. These are the levels for a wave 2 if you're talking about Bitcoin. These are the targets. The first one is the best one. Now if you have to make something more complex, we can look simply for something below that low, really, so a swing Philip or a failed auction into, for example, so you go below here, okay, you take that bottom there, and so you will lose really the big support, and so you will go, for example, here into the 6.86%. This is not a massive support we have, but if we want to make it tricky, we can make it tricky. So this is, for example, we can start forming something really bullish on the order flow for a failed auction and come back up, or even for a swing Philip pan, by the way, it's possible too, and then manage to reclaim. Okay, we'll go maybe a little lower to even scare some people, make everyone bearish, and then come back up. So that's why this is the second target. Not the best, but it will be more for a tricky level approach, really, something a bit more complex to trade. This will be the most simple and easiest one. Now, well, yeah, this is a little higher, to be honest. There is, of course, this very high path control, naked session path control, but this is way too high for me. I'm not going to long up here. I'm longing at support, not around the resistance, really. But yeah, for the wave 2, these are the targets for the wave 2. If you're talking, of course, about Bitcoin. How can you check Boba USD? Also, yeah, sure. How are you doing, by the way? Boba, where is this? It's here. What we've got there? So retrace from a square here. I don't know what was this. Boba. Okay, this was a wave 3 target. So this was what target here? 113. Well, that was the wrong Chrome. There you go. So okay, this was a 2618 of the wave 3 for the blue wave. So after was either looking for a wave 4, either looking for a wave 2, and if that both was invalidated, was simply taking this as a A, B, C zigzag. So 5 ways correction. 5 ways, simply a correction to go more down at some point, as simple as that. Now the thing is, we are very low, so for a wave, for a wave 4, for that wave 4 here, well, this is not valid anymore. Why? Simply because a wave 4 cannot break a wave on top in an impulsive, of course. Can this be an expanding leading? Yes, it is possible. Now, is it very common to do an expanding leading like this on a bigger time frame? Not really. So, well, you can take this if you still want to be bullish. Personally, I'm not going to take this, to be honest with you. So we can move this down here, remove that for the moment. So it's either an ABC zigzag, either well, yeah, the other configuration will be simply a double wave 1-2-1-2 to make something extremely bullish next. But I'm not sure this is still valid, to be honest. Yeah, that's the problem here. Okay, if you go on a weekly time frame, maybe it's a bit better, but no, definitely not. So it's more likely here, I'm sorry to say that, but it's more likely here an ABC zigzag to the upside than something like this. That would be super bullish. Well, it's still valid on the chart, but personally due to the RSI that is on the weekly time frame. Okay, why it's not valid? It's simply because here so you have the wave, the second wave 1, 2. Okay, and so here you have the wave 1, 2. The problem is the wave 2 as always cannot break the wave 1 route on the real chart, but also on the RSI. And here what we do, well, we definitely go a lot below than this, and this on the weekly time frame that is extremely important, and on the daily time frame. So well, this is not valid for me anymore, and so what we can say here is simply an ABC zigzag more likely. And so, well, if we have to be in an ABC zigzag, let me just place a little better. If we have to be in an ABC zigzag here, well, there's a correction to go more down. Now, can we still rise with this? Well, yes, absolutely, we can still rise with this. Okay, we can still make a, I don't know, for example, a W, an X, and then a Y wave, for example, and be in a bull market, for example, like this, and make a Y wave, and then bam, after the WXY, well, you come back down again, and so you will make some bull run like this. It's exactly, for example, like OP. The only difference is that OP was a WXY first and not an ABC zigzag. Okay, I'm gonna go and show you the OP chart next. Well, I'm gonna take the. Well, let's go with this. Okay. And this is again really in case we have to push a lot higher than Fred. This is a correction. With a correction before, we can absolutely make one more new low. Okay, just something I will be aware of. So WXY here. Well, gonna go on the OP chart really quickly here to show you the how far it can go really. So just so you can understand really how it can looks like next, if we have, for example, to be bullish from here. And OP should be here. Yeah, nice. So there you go. Instead of that will be, the first WXY here will be simply the ABC zigzag you've got on BOBA. Well, after this you gotta pull back for the X wave, and after this you still make, as you can see, a nice new all-time high, but well, for the Y wave. Okay, so now we should still make one more push up normally at some point with an ABC. But yeah, this is just a WXY, how it can looks like while being still bullish really. Okay, you can still get some rise even with some correction like this. So well, that will be the same here. Boba, and there will be something like this. So instead of getting the white WXY here for OP, you will get here, so you have the ABC zigzag, and so you will get a next wave and then a nice increase in price for the Y wave. And so into the Y wave, of course, you cannot finish this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to get a correction. So for example, if you rise like this with some 5 waves, you do not look for the Y wave to be completed directly. You look for something bigger, and so for a A, B, C zigzag, 5 waves correction, 5 waves, as you need to finish this with a correction. And you can even make an extension when you're in such higher time frame WXY, because we're in the market start to become really crazy in the bull market. Even if this is a Y wave, when you're in some impulsive in there, you can get some crazy big push-ups. You've got some chart like this. Can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I can't remember. I did some teaser about this last week. I can't remember which one it was. But anyways, with the higher time frame wave count, that was exactly the same. It should be well into the first ones I updated there into down to flocky, so it's into all of this. You can go and check this out. But yeah, this is Boba here, so not the best wave ever, but now the thing will be to plan really the targets below here to see where we can get a bounce. But do I have... Well, it's there. Perpetual contracts, yes. Just gonna add back some few music for me. Not some French stuff. Perfect, like this. Why I don't have the levels there? Boba, perpetual contract, 1 day. Why didn't I do the levels on this? High time frame waves. Well, I guess we'll have to do the level. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do the levels here. And I don't have the workspace for it. No. What time is it? Yeah, I have time for it. So let's go on the, so you can see also how I'm doing my workspace. Let's go on Floki. Let's load all the tabs, because we need to load all the tabs to change the symbol really. And here we can load boba. That should be here. So we can load boba on every single tabs now. And this is just one section, of course, because next this is a level part. Oops. And then you have the order flow section. So boba. Sorry if you hear the computer being a bit loud at the moment. Well, with all the templates, a bit normal. Oh, I forgot to remove that. Boba, let's load this up too. Not gonna go and spend some time on the DOM and stuff like that because we only need the levels right now, but just so you can see how to make a template, for example, I mean a workspace for a specific coin. So boba here, boba there, and there we go. We have them all. Nice. So now we can go here and simply check at the levels and just add up the ticks as always. There is a little small. 50 might be a bit better. Oh no, by the way, 25 was good. There we go. So 25 is nice. Then we can go and check the ticks on the weekly naked points of controls. Looks a little small, big. 15. Yeah, that should be better. Let me just double check some few stuff there. Yeah, this is good. And the NPOC you don't really care, but well, it's in case you want to scalp it, for example. Well, let's go on this 6. Yep, this is better. And so, of course, when you change the ticks, by the way, you have to adapt this into the TPO one. So you have basically here the volume and then the time. So this is 25, didn't change it. And so here it was 3, yeah. So you can change this to 3 too. And there you go. Have your template, just so you can zoom out there. Yeah, the sessions are good. So now that we have this, we can simply go on the monthly time frame. Don't know why I didn't do the levels on. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do the levels for this, but anyways. Monthly level there, we don't really care, so we can go here, monthly. Monthly here. There we go, weekly. Bam. Time is already hit, so I'm going to remove that. There you go. So these are the high time frame, high time frame levels. Can lock this and hide that for the moment, and then you can go on. Do we have any one above there, or yeah? Monthly naked point of control, and we can go and take that one there. We are below, so we take the bottom of it. So 1.42489. Then we have what? 3 below us. So now we are below and we are above, so we take the top of the POC here, the path control. So 0.25064. 0.25064. And then we have 2 below. It's a little long to do as always, but very useful to get some good targets. 0.14364. What? 364? 14364. Yeah, okay. There you go. I did place it at the right. Oh, almost. And the last one that is a little below, a little low here, and there you go. 0.11014. So 0.11014. Bam. Now weekly naked point of control, monthly naked point of control done. So what I did here. And by the way, 25.15.3. Save new. Alright, so now we can go here and take the weekly naked point of control. Well, we have a lot there. So what I'm going to do is this, so we can remove all this, we don't care. And take only the POC because it's gonna be too long otherwise. 162.593. Then we have here. I'm not doing this because this is taking the top, I mean the middle really of the path control, even sometimes bugged really in the table, but gonna be a little long, so that's why I'm going really zooming in, taking the bottom or the top really, and not placing my mouse on the middle. But anyways, so here 130.448. There you go. Just gonna change the music really quickly. So then we have one a little above us, so we have 0.65378. Nice. Then we have another one here, 0.5738. And we have another one, so now below we have 0.38273. 273, and then we have 3, or more than this by the way. So we have 0.3518. It's 30, yeah. Okay, then we have another one around there. 25.013. Nice, and then we have 3 around the lows, and bam. So we have 0.14438. And only 2 more to go, and we're done. That was 12.068. The last one, and we are done with G levels. I mean these levels. 11.003. Nice. And so all of these are some high time frame key levels. So these can be moved below the waves. And now we can come back here on the daily time frame and simply pull some few volume. Okay, so we have all the big resistance and all the big support really. Okay, you can see there. We're going to add the log scale so it's a bit more easier to see. Now we can simply pull some volume, fixed range, incorrect view up, for example. Just some more tools really. Okay, we can pull some fibs and everything. Add some more stuff there on the chart to add some more confidence and find some good targets. For example, here. And create view up, that was the bottom. If you pull here the retrace from the top to the bottom, the 6.86% on the log scale might be a little lower by the way. than the bottom we have done. Yeah. So for example, there we have this nice target. If we have to go more down later, we can pull this extension tool with a normal scale. What it brings us with the MC extension in there. Okay, just gonna check here, but yeah, there'll be a way to pull it. Oh, interesting, by the way. Because this can be a wave 5. Mm. Mm. Well, can be a double X for XNZ here too, but I prefer this as 5 waves. Well, anyway, let's continue with this. So we have this uncreate view up. So now, well, the thing is, I'm not going to plan really if the bottom is in or what. I'm going to plan really in case, as always, we'll have to go more down from here. I'm going to plan the target, so we're ready and prepared. So this is the first target really we have. We have so 618 it is 6%, but on the log scale, not on the normal scale, so you have to adapt this. We have some possible there. So add this really quick. Some possible ray coming also in here. You can see a nice support down there. Yeah, this is, well, on the log scale we're already in it, but no, I mean without the log scale that brings us with a nice target there. I would like to pull some extensions there, but as there are two configurations. Well, let's go with 600 and 250. Yeah, will be better. Well, if we're in this 161 is possible. Oops. What I like to do also is to see how far this can go. Is simply to add this. So we see where the 0 is, so where we cannot go below really. Okay, gonna hide this to not get too much on the charts. Gonna hide this here. Yeah, so basically we have this full target next really, so really starting from the weekly negative path control down to the 123. If we start breaking this, well, we might get some new data next. For example, if these are some 5 waves, okay, 1, 2, 3, or 5, for example, well, in that case, that's an ABC zigzag coming up next. So in that case, we'll be able to pull the extension tool from here to here to here, and even add, you know, the smaller wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 targets to get some more and accurate targets next. We'll need this data, but for now, without the data, well, this is a target we can look for if we have to go more down from here, and otherwise, there will be also for a swing for pan fair auction. And well, if we start baguette green squares again, I mean green squares can be red or whatever, it's the squares that is baguette. But anyway, so this is the next target, so between really 0 dots, oh by the way, I completely forgot, but move it directly into the confluence, but without the levels. Gonna go back on daily time frame really quick and see if there is anything good. Here is a volume first of all. Yeah, well, yeah, this is it really. There you go. This can be with this, and so yeah, we have, yeah, this is a really big target. I'm not going to lie. We have this really nice, that's a really big zone of confluence we have below here. You can see So it's a weekly negative path control. That is not, yeah, this is value high by the way. Value high, 1-to-1 extension. Well, all of this is a very strong support. Now, of course, if we start breaking below, there'll be, for a complex level approach, we have the support. Okay, we go below, we break it, we fake the drop, we stop some longs, we fake the drop, we make some people bearish, and we get a reclaim. This is a complex level approach, but possible, can be aware of. But now if there is no reaction of this, for example, Bitcoin is still bearish when we take the lows, well, let it go, it's gonna continue lower and go into the next target. Next target if we hit, so if we, the first target really, if we have to go below, is between 0.30 down to 0.20. That's a kind, this is a big zone of support really, but anyways, if we break this, we can look for this path control really. So around 0.14 down to the weekly months negative path control around 0.10 really. Okay, the lows. These are the two targets we have below, and yeah, that's it really. For the support, if we have to make the X wave, that will be simply for the WXY. Okay, WX, and then you have the Y wave here to the upside. Well, more likely for a new all-time high. So WX into these green squares, any of these really, and then a Y wave. So yeah, this is the plan really. What is this level? What? Oh, it's the 0. Okay. Put this down here. We can just add some few more folders, so everything is clean. Bam. AWAPs. Bam. Targets. And raise. There you go. Now we have all the levels. Oh, by the way, I'm stupid. Oh my god. Well, so with this. I forgot to add the two. Anyways. This is the same, so it's not a real big problem. Just adding some more confidence, but it's good. Monthly, weekly, a little higher. Yeah, nice. Let's lock this, and there you go. So yeah, this is Boba. With the targets, we can look for the two targets for the X wave. If we have to bounce, of course, for an X wave, because don't forget, that's a correction before. It can be, of course, a correction to go more down. It all depends off Bitcoin, really. But if we have to raise from here, well, I mean, from below, because, well, this was, I guess, a target or so. Well, you've got the targets now. So, the live chat, where is this? So, Boba is done. Good morning. Just joining, so I need to... 5 ways to make a smaller wave. 1. Yeah, that is the first configuration really we have planned. I didn't check it all the ads, so I don't know about the other assets, but Bitcoin, yeah, we have this possible fire like this. And of course, if we don't retrace, we just push up directly from here. Well, it's a double wave 1 to even more bullish, really. So wave 1 to 1 to, and then bam, massive rise. And if we drop from here, well, that was a C wave, as I said before, really. You can just go back in the video, really, I'm explaining everything with more explanations than here. Explain again, but really quickly. ABC, there will be an ending with a small way of leading, so really raw, but well, still possible, but still lower in terms of probability than a simple leading. So a leading that will be more for the bullish plan. So is it the most probable to be in the bearish plan? No, because normally into the C there will be an ending, and here there will be an ending with a smaller wave of a leading, and again this is less probable. By the way, the leading and ending course will come. I can't remember if this is after, just after the WXY. I mean, after the WXY, you have the week of contest. So if you go there, so you have the WXY, WXY, After this, so you have the second contest, okay, contest number 2. And after this, you have 3 more courses, but I can't remember which one it is. The leadings and endings might be the next one, by the way, the number 8, because next you have some raw cases and ill wave plus the RSI. So normally it will be the number 8. So just after the contest, the week of contest, normally you should get the course about the endings and leadings, so you can understand better what I mean. But yeah, If this is an ending, well, this is less probable because this is an ending with a smaller wave of a leading, and this is more rare to get this. So normally for the small wave of a leading, we take a leading, and so if we have to be here with a leading, well, it will be this or this. So as you say now, an ABC correction really. So to make the wave 2 or the B wave, it depends on what we can do next. If for example we still have to be bearish, for example, we can look for a W, X, Y, X and Z. So a second X and not a Y, but a Z wave next. And so it will be here an ABC zigzag. Still something possible, but I'm not showing this scenario simply because it's less probable to make a WXY than a WXY X and Z. No, sorry, it's more probable to make a WXY than a WXY X and Z. So yeah. But yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, about the other arts and everything, I don't know. I didn't check it really on the lower time frame. AD reward is low cap 100x potential coin. That get exchange. AD, that's it. Just AD. Let's go in the arts. Okay. And that's it. So. Oh, well, that one ended in the small ABC, I guess. Can't remember what was the plan on this. I added down the Discord server, or normally I did. It was what? Fifth? No, fit what? Fifth? No, what? Fit 5? No, I didn't. Well, can't remember which one it was, anyways. AD. Oh. Let's go with a lot scale because it's gonna be pretty hard otherwise. This looks like the best chart. What do you say, the exchange? Yeah, gate.io, okay. Yeah, so that will be the oldest chart really. Okay. Well, A, B, 5 waves correction. 1, 2, where is this? 5 waves correction. Well, A, B, C. Okay, whereas always 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the wave 5. Oops, yeah, there you go. These will be the waves. If this is an ABC zigzag, well, after the correction, we have to start a 5 waves. The star here, well, it's not the best of the best. Are we making a new low now? No. And without the lot scale, how it looks like. Oof. Well, the wave is terrible, but anyways. I mean, are terrible, but anyways. So yeah, ABC zigzag or wave 5 ways down. So if we have 5 ways, of course, well, it can be next nay ABC zigzag. It cannot just drop like this with 5 waves as we start. I mean, except this is a scam week, for example. But otherwise, normally we shall get a bigger next in that case, ABC. Now, if this is bullish, the premise we're here to count that right here. It's low cap coin. You have some few scam wicks there. Like, is this a leading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Normally, you should go high because you cannot get a truncated wave 5 on the leadings. So this is scam wick, for example. Well, I have no idea. I cannot tell really. Because next you will get another 1, 2, 3, or 5. So it's very complex to say for the start. But for example, if you think that we are bullish and we are not going to make this wave 4 or 5, well, again, you just need to take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 route. Second on this top here, that will be the wave 1 top, that will be simply a wave 1. Where is the retrace? There's the bottom. So wave 2 here, and then you look for the wave 3 really. 3 or 5. Again, well, don't forget the context here. It's a massive downtrend. The best really here will be to start changing the market structure. So we already did on the lower time frame a bit. Okay, we started to reclaim this. We start to hold some higher lows. This is pretty nice. Okay, first of all, but now the best way really to start breaking some higher, I mean, some more important highs really, to really start breaking this and really start to change the market structure like this. For example, if you get first of all now some 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, after some 5 waves, you have a bigger wave 1, 2. So for example here you have a bigger wave 1, and bam, a wave to retracement. And so here you buy that retracement, because after the 5 waves, well, you have another increase in price, either just to make an A, B, and then a C. And so you drop, but in any case you raise this to this. So it's we talk about, for example here, 400% increase in price. Well, you will do a lot of money with this. Otherwise, not an ABC, but a 1, 2, 3. So we'll get here, where is the draw tool? 1, 2, and then you have bam, the impulsive. So wave 3, 4, 5, and so now it's a lot more than 400%. So 1,000 and more. And well, yeah. So this is the best way really to buy safe, if we can say that, an impulsive, to make such, I mean, a crypto really, is to wait for the wave to like that. I cannot delete this. There. But yeah, you can pick the one you prefer really. But yeah, if you want to add a target for this, you simply have to pull the extension tool from here to here to here. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, to be honest with you. I'm not interested into that coin personally. Just give you some few ideas. I mean, I'm giving you some few ideas so you know what to do really. Okay, and you have some few, the context, for example here, all of this. Again, this is just my account. Not a financial advisor. You can absolutely get your own account. It's you know, whatever you want really. And if you want to add the wave 5 targets, if you want to plan some buy targets, for example, well, you cannot really pull the extension tool there. So the best will be really to count the smaller waves. For example, here you will pull the extension tool from the wave 1, from the wave 1 route, because here you will get some 5 waves. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll pull the extension tool of this impulsive really. Wave 1 route, wave 1 bottom, wave 2 top, add the wave 3 targets. From here, you get the rise, add the wave 4 sell zone, and look for the wave 5 and add the wave 5 targets. And there you go, you will get your wave 5 bottom. And after these 5 waves, as I said, you look simply for a bigger A, a B retracement, but again, you can get a very big move up with this, and then a C wave down. Okay, that will be the bearish, if you have to continue lower, and the bullish plan, so you know what to take. Yeah, this is AD really. But yeah, I'm on too many cryptos personally, so I'm not so much on this kind of low cap stuff and everything. Thanks, mate, as always. Legend. My pleasure, mate. My pleasure. But you're gonna record some specific updates for example, Pipicoin and stuff like that. I mean, well, there is no real need, to be honest with you, but well, I'm gonna do it still. The thing is, because for me, for example, I know that I mean, this is just a continuation of what we've played in the last update, but well, if you need an update, for example, on Floki, for me that was not useful to update it, but well, maybe it is for you if you want to, I don't know, can be useful. It looks like it is useful. Main, no, it's not there. Trading, there you go. For example, here, Bitcoin, well, for me it's not useful because we did plan it here the wave 5 already, so I know what to look for, but maybe if you start learning the wave, or well, you just want to get more opinion from me, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna update it, so yeah. I mean, if I feel sometimes I don't need to update the coin, well, feel free to ask me really, because otherwise I can forget about updating this, as it's just following really the wave count. But yeah, sometimes if you don't know much about wave, or even if you know, well, you just want to get more opinion, for example, feel free to ask. I'm going to do it. So yeah, that's it really, I think, for me for today. What we can check before to end. Boom. I know I'm saying boomy all the time. Boom. Well, nothing to update there. This one, this can be removed by its way from the trading stuff because I'm not trading it at all. So we can move this into the Alts only. AGX. Hell of a drop on that one. So this is pretty insane. Okay. Well, it's the same for everything really. Now if Bitcoin is bearish, for example, on this, we can simply take so an ABC zigzag. Now if Bitcoin is bullish, well, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a leading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So bigger wave ABC if we still have to be bearish, otherwise bullish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if you want to learn about, you know, this ABC zigzag, it is simple. If you don't understand at all what I mean, you can simply go, really, it's free. There is no trap or whatever. You just have to sign up on the Moonchart Refer, go into the course section, okay, into the course there on the top, or account, no, by going from the account page, you can also click it here, course, or from the member page, but I mean, just go into course section, click the wave here, and for free, you will get the number 1, 2, 3, and 4. You will get so the basics, Fibonacci tools, what I'm using to find my targets, and what you should use to find the wave target. Then you start with and you continue here with the impulsive, and everything you have to know about the impulsive. It's really a full course on the impulsive with the Fibonacci, so how to find the target, the retracement, extension, everything, how to plan the targets really, and how to plan the price for your asset really you want to look for. And then you start your learning, and you continue, but you start your learning here on the correction wave. Next, if you want to get the number 5, 6, 7, you'll have to sign up as apprentice to unlock all this next course, and you have 10 lessons at the end, but for now we are still around we're still at the EXY, EXY, and Z. If you go into your account page, you have the calendar there. You can see, so you've got the first 4 lessons. You've got next a contest, because yes, for people that missed that. Well, this is a new Elliott wave course. You have 10 lessons at total. For now, you have 7 uploaded. And in addition to these lessons, you have 3 contests with a 1,800 total prize pool to win, really. So the thing is, you learn, and for your learning, you simply get paid. As simple as that, really. No more complex. You learn your waves, you get paid. So it can be a nice way to learn, in my opinion. If you want to know more about the wave, if you want to get this page, by the way, you can simply go here and click the read more button, so you know really everything. The contest number 2 is starting in 6 days, because the first one is already over. It was in April, but the beginning of April. So it was a $300 prize pool. The rankings was already shared. The prize also was shared with the winners here. And so now the second contest is starting in 6 days only, on the 29th, and will last for 7 days and not 5 like the previous one. So you can do it on the weekend if you don't have time the week, for example. And this time it's not a $300 prize pool, but a $500 prize pool. The first place is not $150, but $300. This is pretty cool. Of course, when I'm saying dollars, it's worth in Bitcoin. You will get paid in crypto, really. And so this course, the contest number 1 was simply on the first 4 lessons, but now it's over, so we don't really care. So now the second contest is for apprentice members only, same as for the third one. Okay, the contest first was free and public, and now we are at the second, and we'll get the third next. These are for apprentice members only, same as for the next lesson. So the contest number 2 will be simply on the ABC flat, ABCD triangle, and double EXY, X, and Z. You've got the double EXY and double EXY, X, and Z lesson today, so make sure to go and watch at this really, and to learn this good, because well, yeah, that will be a quiz really on these 3 latest lessons. And so, well, if you're in the 3 first places, you will get the reward. So $300 for the first place, $125 for the second, and $75 for the third one. Then it's not over. You have 3 more, listens after the contest number 2 days here, from the 29th to the 5th of May. Then you have 3 more listens. So you have the leadings, endings here, if I'm mistaken. Then you have the rare cases, and then the Elliott wave plus the RSI. Once you have the 10 courses, the 10 lessons, it's not over because there is a third contest. But before the third contest, now you've got all the theory and all the lessons. So before to go for the third contest, you have some live chartings and some guess the pattern. So I'm going to send you some charts really. Okay, you will have to guess the pattern. What is the pattern really on the chart? So after the theory, you practice and make some experience, because the third quiz is a general Elliott wave quiz. So it's not only on some lessons, it's really on all the course, all the Elliott wave course. So if you go back to the course here, it will be really on every lesson. So the 10 lessons at total, not only, for example, on the 3 latest or whatever, it will be really on everything. So that's why I added 1 more week really. By the way, it's not from the it was from the 3 to the 9 It's now from the 10 to the 16, simply to give you some more live chartings before, so you get some more experience really. Okay, before to play the contest. And after the contest, you have again 2 more weeks with some live chartings and gives a pattern, so you can practice again and make some more experience, so you know how to use what you've learned really on the chart. And no, I'll just leave you like that with just the theory. Okay, because sometimes it can be a bit different between the theory and the practice, so I'm going to show you how to practice next on the chart. And all of this now is for apprentice member only. The first 4 lessons and the first contest was free public, but now it's for apprentice. So if you want to get all of this, well, simply sign up as apprentice. And as always, you will be able to refund this nicely if you learn this the right way. As simple as that, really. Not more complex. But anyways, Bong, by the way, bouncing from the second telegraph plan. CKB is still within the target, but this one can spend some more time. Well, yeah, nothing to crazy to update, to be honest with you, for me on the odds, in my opinion. SEI Insights. Oh yes, by the way, that coin. That must be into here. Yes. So that one. What was the different configurations there? Got the wave 5 tariffs, that was for the smaller waves. Wait, what? Triple wave? Oof. No, that cannot be really the wave 5 there. A new low. Wait, if you pull the extension tool on this, went exactly here into the 2618. Can this be still a wave 4? The answer is definitely not, because we break that wave to bottom. So on the weekly time frame very quickly. Yeah, it's still valid, okay. Well, so I'm going to just accept that what I've done, so I don't know what. Oh, yes. Expanding ending. That's a massive wave 4. So not this. Well, and more of this is not valid normally on the other side, but anyways. Yeah, normally it's definitely not valid on this, but well, now that we have done the move, I'm gonna simply accept that we did it. So it will be a wave 1, 2, because otherwise it doesn't make sense with the context. I mean, to take a correction here, it went way too high for a correction. So expanding expanding ending. 2618 will hit really to the dollar 114, and from here get a nice pullback. So after some 5 waves, as always, it's either a bigger A, B or wave 1, 2. Just gonna decrease the size, yeah, like that. Bam, I'm gonna add some blue wave there, and from here we can simply pull some bigger. Like this, wave 1, wave 2, and then bam, 3, 4, 5. Like this, so 3, 4, 5. Don't check out the price where I'm placing this randomly for the moment, just to place a wave first, and then we have an A and B, C, depending on what we confirm really next with Bitcoin, for example. So ABC zigzag or impulsive, just gonna move this, this was where into the waves, and so here, oh, by the way, well, I guess it was already here, by the way, the high time frame waves. Yep, there you go. So after the 5 waves, of course, not after the triple waves. Well, everything was here already. Well, gonna add the new ones instead. And yeah, by the way, gonna keep that color. So, well, yeah. There you go. So as always, a wave to have 73% chance to retrace between the 50, 618, 66%. So if you pull the retracement there, you pull the 50, 618, 66%. Well, we went exactly into here, and for now we are getting the bounce really. So this is the most probable buy zone for the wave 2. Now as always, we're on a bit of a higher time frame, so we can still go down to the 70x6, and I'm gonna add the best target, gonna be easier like this, and remove that here. So without doing the levels really, okay, the targets are simply the following ones. So you have the wave 2 target really, the most probable one is 56, 66%, where I have 73% chance to bounce from, as I said. Again, you have this into the yellow wave course number 3, that is public, free for everyone, and otherwise 70x6, and again oh jeez, it again move it this MC waves stuff with Control Z. I have another T keyboard. It's doing Control W anyways. So it's closing the tab. So here, bam. Yeah, these are the 2 targets really we can look for mainly without doing the levels. Not gonna do the levels because it's gonna last for too long otherwise. But yeah, basically this is what you can look for, and next you can simply take the extension tool, click first on the root, wave 1 or A wave root, click second on the wave 1 top or A wave top, and third on the wave 2 bottom really, if this have to be the bottom or the B wave bottom. If this is a C, you can add the correction target, so MC extension 100%, 123, 1618, and the 200% invalidation really of the pattern. Now, if Bitcoin is not bearish, there is no real reason to look for this ABC zigzag yet, and so we can look for. It was perfectly placed, by the way. The minimum to reach, as always, we have a lot more chance to go minimum on the 1618 for wave 3. To stop before, we have only 2% chance, so it's kind of very small, not gonna lie. So 161 here is the most probable to reach minimum. Now if we have to push a ball, we can look for the 200%, 2618, 3618, 400, 23.6 really. These are all the targets for the wave 3. But yeah, 1618 is the most probable one. Now when you're in a bull market, not gonna lie, you go a lot higher on this, but let's stay realistic for the moment and stay with the most probable target. From here, we've got a normal retracement for the moment, so we should go around the 120 extension of the wave 3. That should bring us, that will bring us around, at 38.2 really. That is basically the buy zone of the of the wave 4, 2316, 38.2. This is a buy zone, and from here we can look for another increase in price around the 200% of the wave 3, because the 20% of the wave 3, when the wave 3 is 1618, this is the 100% of the wave 5. You can see here's the 200%. If you pull now the third click on the wave 4 bottom to find the wave 5 targets, there you go, you have the 100%. It's not super well placed, but anyways, this is the 200% of the wave 3. This is the 120 extension really. See, so yeah, this is how we can draw fast and impulsive really. 1-to-1 extension, wave 4, 200% of the wave 3, wave 5, 100%. So yeah, this is what we can look for really on this asset. So just gonna add this into the higher time frame waves, and yeah, that's it. Simple as that. 5 waves. So be a wave 1, 2, or A, B, C next, or 3. It depends how far we go and how Bitcoin bullish is bullish really. That's it. We have the 2 targets. It's pretty cool. Don't have the levels for this, I think. Or maybe I have, but yeah, these was the old levels for the pullback before, and you've got some targets bound before, but well, in any case, you've got some rebound from this target, but didn't update that for quite a while now. I'll have to update all of this. Well, yeah, all these levels can be removed. And well, this also, yeah, we'll have to update that. Because I don't have anymore the template normally. Now we'll have to do it again. And by the way, this is saved, so we can come back here and autosave, and there you go. Nice. So yeah, this is SEI. Oh, no way. There is a chart that is older than this. Oh, jeez. It's changing everything. Oh, no. Forgot about this. So it's not a wave 2, it's a wave 4, by the way. Wave 4 and then the wave 5, like this. It's like yeah, I completely forgot you've got this wave like that. Anyways, so this is not valid. Well, you can still do this, but first of all, before to look for such massive increase in price, I'm gonna look for a wave 5. If we have to be here into a wave 5, I'm not sure we can pull the... Yeah, because this one has the oldest data. I completely forgot to check that one. Anyways, so here you can look in that case for something a little less bullish, but still, if you have such increase in price. As always, it's an ABC here, so A, B, C. And so here you can get the let's go with 250. What? And so there you go. These are the 2 targets really for the moment we can look for. And if we start going for an extension, we're simply going to look at a smaller wave. But yeah, before to look for a massive increase in price for a wave 3, well, we can look for a wave 5. I completely forgot the start was from before. That was from the Binance chart, so I'm going to move this up to not forget next time and not take the Coinbase one first. So yeah, before, so not yet. I'm gonna delete this for now. Gonna remove that. There you go. So I do not do this mistake again. So yeah, wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. So wave 5 in that case. So you just have to pull the wave 5 target. So it's well, basically $1 really, and the next target is really a new all-time high into this 2618 that is coming around 130. Okay. And so after these 5 waves, you have the bigger wave 1, 2, and extra what I was drawing before on Coinbase. But yeah. So yeah, that is the plan really for say coin. Now we just want to get an impulsive start really. Okay, so 5 waves correction, 5 waves correction, 5 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we have this, well, bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 next. And if we just get 1, 2, 3, and the wave 4 here is just coming back down, well, this was a... So it cannot be a wave 4, 5 next in that case. For a bigger wave 1, 2, it's simply an ABC zigzag, 5 waves correction, 5 waves correction to make a new low. As simple as that, really. So yeah, only time can tell. Only Bitcoin will make the decision, really the final, will give the final decision. If Bitcoin is doing the bearish configuration, gonna be bearish on this. If Bitcoin is not doing the bearish configuration, it's not going to be bearish, and we can look for this increase in price. That's it. It's context dependent. The context is really Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is bullish, it's gonna be bullish. If Bitcoin is not bullish, it's not going to be bullish. it's like that, well, 95% of the time. So yeah, 100, 100, no, not at all, 1 hour and 40 minutes now. So I don't know what if we've got some more requests, but yeah, I'm gonna stop now as we're in most of the tours live stream. Look at XC Pink. I don't know that one. Well, if you want, you can ask this. I mean, simply add into the request. You can go in there, put it in here. I'm gonna do the request really next. I'm gonna stop for today really. But if you want me to do this, you can simply join the next live stream that is on Wednesday. Ask me really into the chat again. And otherwise, if you want me to do this before, again, if I get sometimes I don't. But you can send a message here to the request. It's free public, so you can just ask here. Maybe not going to do this directly now, but well, sometimes I'm doing this the next day within 1 hour. It depends if I get some time for it. So you can simply join the Discord server and ask it and simply post a message about it in there. And I'm gonna take some time at some point to do it. But anyways, thank you as always for joining. Hope you enjoyed this first daily update of the week with a plan really for Bitcoin. Let's see which one is going to play out. Really excited to see. Just gonna set my alerts before to turn the stream off. Let's go with this. This is already set above. Don't have an alert there. Well, okay. Alright, yeah, it's done. So yeah, thank you all for watching as always. If you want to learn your waves, don't forget you're at the right place. You can go and check out the MOONCHARTS.for website. You can win there is a $1,800 total prize pool to win really. First contest is already over. It was a $300 prize pool. Second contest is coming starting in 6 days only. It will be and cover the ABC family. It will be on the 3 latest Elliott wave listens. They're available for the apprentice members only. So on the ABC flat, ABCD triangle, WXY and WXYXNZ, there will be simply a quiz on this. And yeah, the 3 places of course will get, so the winner really, the first place will get $300, second one $125, and the third place will be will get $75. And after the second contest we continue with the third contest. Before the third contest you have 3 more listens. Okay, so we have contest number 2 that will last for a week really, 7 days. Still on the weekend, you can play it on the weekend, and then you have this nice 3 more listens. So you have the leadings, endings, then you have the rock cases, and then you have the Elliott wave plus the RSI, and you have some Q&A if needed on the Wednesday. If you have any questions, ask me on the Discord server within the apprentice section, apprentice Elliott wave Q&A. Ask me in there, and I'm gonna take some time to make a Q&A and pull down the website. After the 3 listens, you've learned all the theory, so we're going to go live. I'm going to record some videos really and post on the website, it depends. And well, 2 weeks, first week, live Elliott wave charting, live Elliott wave chartings. Next week, second week really, I'm gonna do another live Elliott wave charting really to show you the how to apply really the theory you've learned on the chart. And next you have a nice guess the pattern really, so you can practice really on the chart and find some patterns by your own really. And once you've got these 2 weeks of experience really and practice on the chart, we are going to go with the third contest that is really a full Elliott wave quiz. So it's not only on the 3 latest listens or whatever, because you have 10 listens at the end. It's really on everything, all the course, all the Elliott waves. That's why I added, by the way, another week. So not only 1 week of theory, of practice, 2 weeks. It's a bit better in my opinion if this is a contest on everything. And so next it's again, bam, the week of contest that will last for 7 days, and this time it's not a $500 prize pool, it's a $1,000 prize pool. So basically the thing is, you learn and you get paid, you get rewarded for your learning, as simple as that really. This time the first place is a $500 reward really, worth in Bitcoin. Second place 300, and the third place is a $200 prize pool. By the way, for the second contest and the third one here, you will get some sweatshirt if you finish the first here, the MOONCHARTS sweatshirt here, and there it's a sweatshirt plus a cap, so this is pretty cool. And yeah, anyways, if you want to get this contest number 2 and contest number 3, the second contest is really on the 3 latest listens. If you want to get all of this, you simply have to sign up as apprentice. It's not public anymore, as for the 4 first listens and the contest number 1. It's really for the apprentice members only. So if you want to unlock all of this, you can simply sign up as apprentice. Anyways, on this being said, thank you all for watching as always. Thank you all for being here. If you want to stay updated within the day, don't forget to join the Discord server. I'm going to be posting here into the Matthias update if needed, of course. If there is no need really to update anything, well, I'm not going to be posting anything. Simple as that. But anyways, have all a brilliant day. Have a lovely week ahead. And before to end, as always, do we have some news? No. So yeah, catch you all tomorrow for the next one. Not the daily update, but in another video, I think, or otherwise on the Discord server. And otherwise, for the next daily update on Wednesday, and if not on Wednesday, well, on Friday, if you cannot join on Wednesday. Anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day ahead. Take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.